Hello Virgo, thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This is your Fairy Oracle reading for June 2021 or thereabouts. Could resonate a little bit beyond that time scale. I've pre-shuffled the cards, Virgo, to get your energy into the cards. It is a general reading, so take what resonates but leave the rest behind or for somebody else. I'll just do a final shuffle of the Animal Spirit Oracle cards, just to start your reading and your story off, Virgo. I'll just take two. So first of all we have Eagle Spirit. So it's saying that Spirit has your back. So that's lovely, Virgo. That's a lovely start to your reading. Spirit has your back. Alright, you are protected, in essence. And Ant Spirit, which is saying it's time to collaborate. And this is how ants are so successful, have been so successful over millennia, is they work as a team. So this is what they're saying, it's time to collaborate now, going forward. It's perhaps time to accept help, to work alongside others. Alright, let's see what else the Fairy Oracle would like to say now. So so these are the fairy cards by Brian Froud. Whoops, just jumped out. So we have the heart of your reading, the challenge to that, what's in your power ×2, possible outcome, and something else that your guide would like to say to you now. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Singer of Intuition. So this is about using your intuition, tapping into your intuition. What is it your gut instinct is trying to tell you? We can see that the universal energies are trying to help. They're coming down here, but we've also got connections to the earth energies here. So it's about, you know, taking a step back, perhaps meditating or having a quiet time if you like, and just seeing what ideas, what thoughts come to mind. Right, so an intuitive time. Because we've heard that Spirit has your back, so the Spirit and the universal energies are very much involved at this time with you, Virgo. So try and open up and listen to the messages coming down for you. I'll just put that to one side, and a final shuffle now just to get some clarifying cards for the cards on the table, please, for Virgo. And at the bottom of the deck we have Himself. The Himself is a very powerful godlike energy, a very paternalistic universal energy. We can see he has all of the stars, the sunshine in his third eye, which is about his intuition, is lit up here, and it's connected to his heart center, to his heart chakra. So it's a very powerful energy, and when Himself comes forward he energizes all of the other cards that are around him. So he's come forward. It is a very benevolent, very kind, loving energy that wants the best for all of us. Now he's come forward for you, Virgo, and let me just put the pack to one side. And if we look at these two together now, so we've got the Singer of Intuition and Himself. So Himself is energizing your intuition here. And remember that, you know, spirit has your back. So there's very much, this is quite a powerful reading coming through for you, Virgo. You're getting a lot of support here from the universal energies that are looking down on you now and try and help and support you going forward. Alright, so let's see what else is going to come out here. So we've also know about ant spirit. It's time to collaborate. All right, so at the heart of your reading, we have the Pook and we have unity. And the Pook, this is the paradoxical energy. There's a paradox situation. So it's what's real, what's not real, what's right, what's wrong, what's true, what's not true. It's that sort of an energy. When you know it's something, there must be something happening around you or within you that is creating this a paradox. Something's not clear. Something's not clear. The clarifier is unity, and unity is when we all come together. Then we've had time to collaborate, haven't we, with Ant Spirit, and this is very much an essence of the unity energy, which is about collaboration, coming together to become one, you know, to think alike, act, you know, coming from the same page, if you like. And so unity can be within us, you know, coming together within ourselves, different aspects of ourselves, coming together, or it is very much about collaboration with those around, coming together to work together as one, for the overall benefit of many. So there's something about an energy about unity, coming together, collaboration, working together, shared tasks, shared interests, shared responsibilities perhaps here. So very much a unified energy, a unified response to something. So although this energy is here, it's connected to the Pook, which is, there's a paradox going on here somewhere for somebody, Virgo, or for a few of you. You're not quite sure what's happening. You're not quite sure what the reality of a situation is, to do with collaboration, to do with coming together in some way. You're not quite sure what's going on, I feel. It's unclear at this time. So the challenge, what's challenging you at this time? Well, we have the Friends and we have Indie. And the Friends, this is again about collaboration, working together, being seamless, working with perhaps one other or others, with a shared vision going forward. And it can be practical support, or practical, intellectual, emotional support. But it's seamless, you see. Nobody has to think about what they're doing. They trust each other completely here. Now, for some reason, this is in the challenge position. So perhaps this is not available for you at this time. This is perhaps what you're working towards. And that's why we have the Pook. Something's not quite clear at the moment to do with unity. And then, of course, we've got Indie. And Indie is the wishy-washy energy, where it's difficult grasping something or difficult making your mind up about something because of all the various options. So this is a challenge for you also. This is something around you is wishy-washy, and it's to do with collaboration, to do with working together with one other or with others. And it's all a bit wishy-washy at the moment, I feel, and that's why it's a challenge. So what's in your power at the moment, Virgo? Well, we have the Sage and we have Jihobya. The Sage, this is about wisdom, drawing on your roots, looking within, using your intuition again, tapping into your intuition. What is it that your intellect is wanting to say to you now? What is it, your instincts, your gut instincts? want to say or trying to say to you. You know, look within. Look within. I mean, your ruling sign, your ruling planet is Mercury, Virgo. So although you're an earth sign, you are very much of the mind, a deep thinker, very wise. And this, so I feel the sage is representing an aspect of yourself, Virgo. Now the clarifier is Hobya, G Hobya. And G Hobya is asking you to, what is it that's worrying you? So there's something that's worrying you. So G Hobya says it's time to face your fears. What is it that you're frightened of? What's worrying you? No, face it, look at it. What is it that's worrying you here in this situation? And tap into your inner wisdom now about this situation. Or, you know, find somebody, get some advice, get some wise counsel from somebody who has this level of wisdom, sage wisdom. So what else is in your power? And well, we have Epona's Wild Daughter and we have Lease of the Shadows. Similar energies here. Epona's Wild Daughter, this is about this is when something from the past, something has happened in the past that's been quite traumatic, but it's still around and it's holding you back. It's holding you back from going forward. And I feel that's why the sage and G Hobya, who's saying, face your fears now. And that's what it is. Something from the past that's holding you back. And Epona's Wild Daughter says it's now time to deal with it, whatever it is. And it'll be something different for all of you, Virgo. Whatever it is, it's something that's putting a block in your path for going forward in some way. And of course, Lease of the Shadows is saying now is the time. You are ready. You are ready to face your fears and deal with whatever it is that's holding you back. Whether it's a past trauma, a difficulty that you've been struggling with. For some of you, it could be an illness of some sort. But whatever it is, it's time now to face it and try to deal with it in whatever way you can, Virgo. Whether for some of you, it may be that you have to seek out professional help. But not for everybody. Sometimes talking with others helps to unlock the blocks that are holding us back. And this is why we have a lot of universal support here for you. A lot of support for you here. So time to collaborate, is that what it means? It's time to share and talk about your experiences and perhaps your fears. But remember, Spirit has your back. So a possible outcome here, we have She of the Croash and Neris the Alchemist. And She of the Croash, this is very much the feminine principle. This is her opening up to feminine energies of nurturing, caring, fertility perhaps for some, creativity, gentleness, kindness. So it's opening up, doesn't matter what gender you are, Virgo, it's opening up to these beautiful energies that are coming down for you and also coming up for you from the earth energy. So it's just opening up and taking advantage of these energies that are coming down for you, they're waiting to come down for you. And the clarifier, Neris the Alchemist, this is when there's an alchemy change, there's a change happening or going to be happening within you. a great change, a transformation. And you see, as Neris the alchemist, she's turned her back on the past. So this is turning your back on the past and getting ready just to be focused on going forward now, going forward anew, in a new way. But taking with you these beautiful feminine nurturing energies. And the alchemy, the change that is happening within Neris is going to come about as a result of, you know, facing your fears, facing what it is that's blocking you from going forward, and perhaps dealing with a situation. So Virgo, this is something your guides want to say to you. Well, we have Gocha and we have the Dark Lady. Gocha is when we have to look at something we don't want to look at. We have to face something that we've perhaps been hiding from ourselves for a long time. And it's tapping deep, deep, deep into the Dark Lady, into the shadow side of yourself, perhaps. You know, going deep, looking at, going into realms that perhaps you would rather not look at. But nevertheless, it's necessary to, it's something that needs clearing, Virgo. There's something needs clearing. Something needs facing now. Whatever it is, it'll be something different for all of you. But it's something needs facing now, looking at and dealing with. You know, and finding a way, going to the darkest recesses within you, because it would appear that they are still active. There's something that's still active that's holding you back. So whether it's through meditation, whether it's through counselling, or talking, just talking with somebody who has knowledge and understanding in whatever area it is for you, perhaps now is the time. The eclipses that we've had, the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse, also we've got 5 planets retrograde. All of these energies are bringing things to the surface for all of us that we've had hidden away, that need to now be challenged and faced, so that they can be cleared, and we can then start to make plans, new plans going forward, but feeling so much lighter and feeling so much, perhaps more, being able to give us more clarity of thought. And so this is what your guides want to say to you, Virgo. So very important messages for somebody or for just a few of you here. Right, I'm just going to, I mean, this reading won't be for everybody, Virgo. I can see that. It's quite a specific reading, isn't it? But the eclipse season, the retrograde season, it does, you know, is having an effect on all of us to a greater or lesser degree, according to our nature and our natal chart when we were born, you know. So 2 final messages for Virgo, please. 2 final messages for Virgo. Here we are, Virgo. We've got travelling lightly, so simplify your life, and mystic healer, healing energy flows through you. So travelling lightly, so this is decluttering, and I feel I feel this is a continuation of what has come out in your reading, Virgo, that you need to declutter from within. This is not decluttering, you know, this is not about simplifying your life with practical things. It may be as well for some of you, Virgo, but I feel this is, you need to lighten yourself, lighten your load now. So, you know, dealing with what it is that's holding you back, emotionally and psychologically. So looking at that, dealing with it. And this is going to help to simplify your life then. Make your journey so much lighter. And it will enable you then to go forward in the direction that is the right way for you. And then, of course, healing. Here's the healing again. The healing is coming down for you. And as it comes down and fills you, and it's going to help to heal those around you also. So a lot of healing around for you. Although this is quite a challenging reading in many ways. But what's going to happen as you are looking at these issues, or dealing with them, facing them, it's going to make way for the healing energies to come in for you then. So a beautiful reading for you, Virgo. I hope you've enjoyed it and it's had meaning and given you some support. But good luck going forward, Virgo, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.